Hey developers, Isha this side and welcome to Quick Revision. This channel would be very helpful for Java beginners and time to time I'm gonna share all the roadmaps required to start as Java programming language. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss the roadmap for core Java which would be very helpful for Java beginners. So developers, let's get started. So the agenda of this video is to discuss the roadmap for core Java, and this roadmap would be very helpful for Java beginners. I'm going to share some of the important syntaxes for Java beginners, and 1 week schedule will be shared with you guys. And also at the last of the video, I'm going to discuss some of the projects. So before starting any programming language, it is very important to know why. So why Java? So here is your answer of why. Why to choose Java? Java is a secure and reliable language. It also offers powerful features such as object-oriented programming, garbage collection, platform independent, and a wide range of library and APIs. Java is also a object-oriented language, which means that it can handle multiple tasks at once. Java is the best suited language to develop applications such as enterprise solutions, desktop, and malware applications, etc. Java is also the platform independent. Here, all the 5 reasons I had shared with you guys having the specific reason behind that. Secondly, it is very important to know the internal architecture of Java. Here you can see there are the three main specific keywords you just need to know about, that is JDK, JRE and JVM. And also you just need to know about the JIT, that is just in time compiler. For the placement perspective, architecture of Java is very important and having their own importance in any Java interview. So to start Java programming language, it is very important first to know about the Java roadmap. So to start the Java programming language, first you just need to learn the concept, the basic concept that is very important. First, that is the syntax for the output and input printing in Java. Second, the variable data types, conditional operators. Then at the second step, you guys can just go through the loops, that is for loop, while loop, do while, methods, built-in methods, what are the built-in methods in Java having. And in step 3, it is arrays and strings. So before going further with step 4, it is very important to clear with the core concept of step 1, step 2 and step 3. Then moving further with step 4, it is OOPS, that is object oriented programming. That means it is very important to understand the OOPS concepts, that is classes, objects, polymorphism, inheritance and interface, etc. OOPS is one of the major concept of Java programming language, and you can say Java is all about object oriented programming. So it is very important to hold a good command over the object oriented programming and the concepts of object oriented programming. Step 5, abstract classes, interfaces. Step 6 covers static and final keywords, exception handling. So exception handling is one of the major concept of core Java, or you can say all in the Java. Step 9 is all about using external frameworks with Java and building apps and etc. To start with Java programming language, it is very important to understand the concepts of Java. So to start with Java, history of Java and its feature and its advantages. Secondly, choose one IDE on which you can perform your Java programs and compile it for the practice one. Second, learn the syntaxes of Java. Then moving further with the variables, data types, operators, control flow statements, that is if else, loops and arrays. Also then moving further with the OOPS concepts like classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphism and encapsulation. Then explore the different access modifiers, public, private, protected, and their implementations in the Java programs. Also learn about the constructors and how to create any object. Also study about exception handling and use try and catch block. As I had already mentioned in the video that exception handling is one of the major concepts of Java. Then understand the concept of packages and how to organize and use the packages to write the code. So moving further with the collection framework are nothing but the piece of code that already been written somewhere in the Java libraries and that you can directly implement it into your programs. Collection framework makes the programming easy and reduce the number of lines of code. So it is very important to learn the concepts of collection frameworks and to implement into the program. Then moving further with generics. Generics means parameterized types and how to use generics as type safety in collections and classes. So it is very important to learn the generic concept. Then moving forward with multi-threading. Multi-threading is also very important and the implementation of multi-threading and behind it the synchronization concept is also very important to know. After multi-threading, it is very important to know about the input-output streams in Java. So, study the serialization and deserialization of concepts. So, JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Learn how to implement JDBC concepts into the Java programming language and how we can connect our SQL database to our Java programming language, which makes our program more standardized. Explore new features in Java 8 versions such as lambdas, functional interfaces, and streaming APIs. So Java is not limited to these concepts only. There are numerous frameworks available which you can integrate with your projects and make it more efficient one. Practice coding daily and solve problems on coding platforms like LeetCode or HackerRank and start building small projects or applications to apply your knowledge. As a beginner learning Java, here are some of the basic syntax elements you should be familiar with. So as you can see, first is class declaration, how you can declare a class into the Java. Then main method, how main method it looks like and what is the importance of this. Then comments, how we can provide the comments in the any Java program. Then variables, how we can initialize any variable. Then data type, what are the data types we are having in Java programming language and what are the reference types of it. Then operators, what are the kind of operators we are having and what are the logics they build. Then moving further with control flow statements consist of conditional statements and looping statements. So conditional statements having if else conditions and looping statements consist of for loop, while loop and do while loop. And also for each loop is specifically used for array. Then array is very important concept. Then you should know about the methods and how we can implement the method into our program. Then so object creation, by using the concept of object creation you can directly access the features of that class or method. So here is the schedule of week 1. You can directly follow up this schedule. Implementation of Java concepts is very important. So here are some of the projects I had mentioned in the slide. So you can take any one of them and start practicing and implement all the concepts that you have learned, and you can refer this site for the reference of any one of this project. If you guys like my video, then let me know in the comment section and like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is Quick Revision, and also share it with your friends and colleagues. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.